Hey guys, it's Liam and welcome back to another video on the channel. And truthfully, I do not want to be here making this video today, but there is something on my mind and something did happen to me last night and it really has been starting to piss me off a lot. So a lot of you guys know who AwesomeTheSauce is. It's kind of hard to not know who the guy is, right? He's been around consistently making Wiz content for years and he's the biggest Wiz streamer, that is a fact at the end of the day, right guys? And this is somebody I look up to, I guess I looked up to and had a lot of respect for and all, and I watched him ever since I got back into Wiz like 4 years ago now. Just ever since I got part of the PvP community and all, and ever since I got good at the game. Unfortunately, like, I hate to say this, but every time I get the guy, he just thinks I set for him. And it really upsets me because if you guys watch my streams and my videos, I always encourage people to be the best possible version of themselves. So to basically label me as somebody sniping or like a bad person, it just doesn't make much sense to me. And listen, I get it. I'm also a PvP streamer. I understand like why he's sussed out. I can put myself in his shoes as a streamer, and this goes for me as well, guys, right? I'm sure I call people snipers all the time and all, and I've had to really adjust my terminology of what I think a set or a snipe is. So I can be like, oh, somebody's set for this strategy, but it might not actually be a snipe. For example, somebody can be set for a storm mirror, and that will make their win rate better in a storm mirror, but they will lose other matchups. And there's things that's common knowledge in the community, like for example, glacial shields being the best way to defend yourself against a storm wizard. This is good because a pierce doesn't work on it, and spending pips to remove the shield is not productive at all unless you're doing like a PvE strategy maybe, which is typically what people pack the sets for, is for PvE storm players. And last night, the recent thing that happened was a storm mirror, and I had him added on my list, and I simply just ended my stream. I went to hang out with my girlfriend. I asked her how her day was and what she wanted to do, and she just wanted to chill, play Beast Moon, and hang out with our friends and play some Overwatch for a bit. So I told her, hey, I'm gonna play a couple of games. That's what I was gonna do with my evening and my nights. And I get Sauce and a Death Wizard. I thought the match I had against Sauce was pretty good. And then a couple minutes after the game, I had like 5 people messaging me saying Sauce is throwing a tantrum, Sauce is freaking out, he's calling you a sniper. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And again, if you guys actually watch my content, this is the deck I've been running for weeks now. I might change a little bit. Like for example, I took out 2 Eye of Vigilances because I wasn't really getting a lot of PvE fires or myths or life. So instead, I decided to put in 2 more lightning bats. But my point is here, my decks are never changed to set for anybody and all. I'll tweak like a little bit, like 1 or 2 cards if I'm losing to something a bit more. But the accusation was I was simply just set and I was sniping for him, which isn't true, right? Because you can literally watch my VODs the past weeks. This is the deck setup I consistently run. Now, by no means, guys, do not get this twisted. There is a lot of bad people and a lot of people who target others in the PvP community. Like me, for example, when I went for Warlord, I literally had people take off work and coordinate with their friends, like if they pick up the shift to snipe Liam or not during like a certain time. It was literally insane. They had alarm clocks literally set called like sniping Liam. It was literally insane. You cannot make that shit up. So it is important to realize there is actually a serious sniping issue in Wiz right now, and tearing each other apart like this, like Sauce calling me a sniper and me making a video like this, doesn't really do anything for anybody. When there's serious people in the game like Alejandro Rhodes that has been targeting people for 2 years, not just content creators, other high-ranked players, and I even saw him targeting somebody who was like 1700 ranked, just new to the game, and it was literally insane. So there is a cheating problem in the game, and we cannot simply just ignore that because it is a serious issue. You should not log on the game and feel uncomfortable, and I should not feel uncomfortable to queue whenever I want to queue, right? The last time we had something serious with an accusation like this was months ago. It was when I was at my sister's house babysitting her cat for a week. It's Zazu. It's a really cute cat. It's like a calico or something. And I actually had like my setup like in the, it's like in the kitchen or the dining room. It was like really scuffed and all, right? And I just got back. I wanted to sit down and play a match or 2. I was making food, just gonna chill, have a nice night, right? And I literally got Sauce on my first or second game, and he accuses me of setting for him. I'm like, bro, I literally just got back from doing my shit. I'm just trying to sit down, record a video maybe. I like Wiz, I just want to PvP, and I'm getting accused of sniping. And this has happened a couple of times as well, like in between that time and this time, and I just don't say anything about it because I kind of feel like I don't need to, right? Because I know I'm not doing anything. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I know who the fuck I am at the end of the day. It's just really upsetting to me because I looked up to this guy and I respected him, but time and time again, it's just like, I'm getting tired of seeing it, you know? And it's really disappointing because he has helped me out a lot with stuff and my content and, you know, giving me advice for my thumbnails and all. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and take this shit. And the reason I'm making this video is because now I have Sauce fans coming after me because of an accusation that isn't even true. After my match with Sauce, I had a death Q snipe me saying essentially that they sniped me because they think I sniped Sauce. One thing to lose the 20 rank and be tilted about that, but it's another thing for the person to just kind of give away that they were targeting me. Because this was literally like 5 minutes after the match or 10 minutes after the match and all. Like if you're that obsessed with somebody, you are that obsessed to go out and snipe. So it's just absolutely wild. So I figured since I'm literally having Sauce's crowd come after me for something I did not do, I would make a video on this and, you know, just leave it here for the future and going forward. I like PvP, I support this game, I want to keep playing it, and ideally I'd like to play the game on whatever the hell school I want at any time I want without having to be worried about a streamer freaking out on me. And it's just really disappointing when you actually look up to this person and you respect them and they're just talking shit about you on their stream in front of like 400, 500 people. Because we both play the same game, we both play at the same rank and all, we both were just on the round table like last week, if that. You know, it's just, we don't need this. It's completely inappropriate. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I have to say in the video, guys. I'm well aware, you know, this is not just a Sauce issue, it's myself as well. I accuse people of sniping all the time as well, and I've been trying to get a bit more selective with my words because, like, there's a snipe, there's a Q snipe, there's like a person who's just set for a strat and all. So a lot of the time, people will think I'm saying somebody's sniping, but they might just be set for my strat, which is frustrating. And realistically, like in my streams, some days are really bad, but I would say I probably only get like 1 guaranteed snipe a day, maybe 2. Sometimes it's like really bad, it's like 3 within the span of like 3 hours, right? So realistically, that's kind of consistently what it's been for me. With Sauce, it's a bit different because he has a lot more people watching his streams. So I get it, but I just wanted to offer my perspective on this whole situation. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much everything I have to say. I'm not really going to talk about it anymore. You know, this video is here. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I'm just disappointed. And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching and take care, guys.